All right, today's project is put up a TV and wall bracket right there on that wall. I guess I have to do something with that bed pillar. But look at this TV, $178 at Walmart, delivered free. Roku TV, $178, delivered for free. Wow, amazing. 4K. TVs now are disposable. And I think the wall bracket here was under $40. So all you need is a stud finder, tape measure, pencil. Let's put the bracket up and see how it goes. Stay tuned. And it'll go right there on the wall. Okay, when you mount the TV, it's got to go into studs. Okay, so that's one end of the stud. That's the other end of the stud. That's where you can see I marked it. And over here, it should be about 16 inches. One end of the stud. The other end of the stud. If you don't put it in the studs, the TV's coming crashing down. You just lost your TV. And you got this bracket right here. Go on the studs with bolts. 4 bolts. And it gives you a leveler too. Not that hard to install, but pay attention. There's the bolts, there's the leveler. Came with the stand. Notice this sticker right there. Do not put in drywall, or it'll come crashing down. That thing's kind of heavy. All right, the way I do things, I try to make it as easy as possible, as fast as possible. Okay, remember these studs? Here's one stud line right here, if you can see it, is here. So I snug this one up pretty good. Put the leveler on it, and then put the other bolt there. You can do a handyman, or you can do things yourself. If you do things yourself, the money you'd pay a carpenter or handyman or whatever, you can buy tools. Here's the drill. And here, it's a socket, a special tool for the drill. It makes life so much easier. Okay, here's the leveler. See if you can see. Does that look level? Looks pretty level to me. Put the bolt in as straight as possible. And then the drill with the socket. And then plug the other one in. And then 2 more in the bottom. Check to make sure it's still level. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. And you're about done. 2 more bolts in the bottom. Pre-drill the holes, put the bolts in. Now my wife's a perfectionist. That's why gotta do things when she's not here. Because, you know, look at all, it should be writing all over the wall and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Or find the studs and just do it, put it in. Now if their studs wouldn't work out, you can put a board behind it. That's her big trick. And bolt the board to the wall, to the studs. And if the board's long enough, then you can center it and put it wherever you want it. So that's a big secret there, is bolt the board to the wall to hit the studs and then put the bracket on the wall. Or, like I just did, just put it in the studs. Should be enough room between the mirror and the wall, the ceiling, and the floor, because I'll be watching TV from there. I'll have to replace this, and I'll just swap out that little thing there with this big post here because it's in the way. And then you got to put the brackets on. That's real easy. Make sure they don't show on the bottom. Make sure they're on right. This clips on, and the screw here is a safety, locks it in. Once it's on. Make sure they're both on the same way. And we'll put it on that bracket right there. You know, like I put spacers on there. Didn't have to. Could have went with smaller screws. Gives you a whole bunch of different screws in the bracket or spacers. But I decided to go with a longer screw and spacers just so you have more access to the cords, USB cord and HDMI cord. And you got some more on the side, you got plenty. So let's hook this TV up, put it up, and see how it looks. And the TV's up and installed. Didn't take all that long. And it's a good, clear picture. Pretty good deal for $178. Like $40 for the wall bracket. This ONN Roku TV from Walmart, $178 with free delivery. Can't beat it. It's 50 inches, 4K. Nice clear picture. And got my Netflix, my Prime, and can't beat it. What a deal. Thumbs up, subscribe, watch my other playlist, leave a comment, tell me what you think.